right. Good evening, everybody. I see it's only two people or maybe more. I don't know. Hold on one second. Thank you, Star. I was definitely gonna mention you. Um, all right, everyone. I did this live today because I usually am outside in the street, normally working on my phone, dealing with YouTube and all the rest of those platforms, right? So today when I got home, I said, let me just peruse around and mess around on the desktop. So as soon as I went into the studio, what do I see? I see that I have two strikes on my channel already, and this is a brand new channel. And you do know what that is a result of. That's a result of black males and individually racially prejudiced people coming over to my channel who are sympathetic to, how can I put this, other than just Neanderthal thinking black males who think that if they're struggling in life, black women also have to struggle in life. Otherwise, they feel like they don't get any joy out of living. All right, so I didn't even realize that when I did the video advocating, not even advocating, but just pointing out the fact that angry biracial, right? His videos were positive and I thought uplifting for black women because he was speaking the truth about our situation. I understood it to be exploitative at the time, but I said, no big deal, right? Now I never attacked this man, not ever, right? I even told you guys I liked his music, the one song I was working out to. And I didn't think my video was attacking to him at all. But I did, and I do want to show y'all this, right? When I checked, let me just go here and let y'all see. When I went into my studio, right, I saw, let me get to it. Do I have to go back to, I want those freaking, oh, I'm going to go over this comment the lady made too as well. Let me stop sharing for 1 minute. Let me just get this up on the screen the way I need to so I can show y'all this nonsense. Because I'm like, what? So apparently when I did the video about angry biracial, right? Okay, that's good. And my opinion of his message being credible, like, all right, fine, I appreciate it, that's good, we need people to speak up for us or whatever. But then, right, they took another one of my videos away. Video removed for what? Oh, that was DOD's channel did that. He also did that. He made a complaint about my video, but now he's very funny too because he used my likeness and was talking about me, and then when I did a video, he went and complained to YouTube, and they, since I'm new, I don't know all the tricks of the trade of how to screw up somebody's channel and how to mess with people like these old degenerate people who have been on here for years. This is their only livelihood. They don't probably have a real job. This is their only way to make money. So they learn how to cutthroat people, backstab, and do all types of grimy things where it affects people. Now, let me tell you, it doesn't affect me either way. I'm just calling out all these assholes for who they really fucking are. I don't give a fuck if YouTube has a problem with me. They could take every channel I ever create. That's really how I feel, because I'm not going to stop speaking what I feel is true. If white people could come on here, and last night I put up a video on my community page of them talking openly about their disdain for black people, making fun of our lips and etc. And this was recorded from a TikTok video. If they could come on here and speak freely about how they don't like us, make fun of our looks and etc., I will definitely keep coming and speaking my opinion of whatever it is I feel about, as long as I am not wishing harm on anyone, which I never have. So they could go ahead with that. YouTube is full of trash. They never really look into things the way that they're supposed to do. They're on here targeting black women the same way every other content creator is. If they're not bashing black women to make money, they're fake pretending to be allies, like this biracial dude, angry biracial dude, and this other dude that the lady mentioned in my comment. I will speak to that in a minute too, because she left a comment talking about this guy, because I don't know him. And I was just saying, Tanya don't have to like him, but if he's speaking positively about black people, okay, yes, support his message, but you don't got to support him. And then with me saying that, I had no idea that this dude had went and made a complaint about me using a clip of his video that I'm allowed to use on YouTube according to their own bullshit guidelines, and they still decided that when I appealed it, oh no, we reject your appeal. I'm sure you do, motherfucker. You're gonna reject everything a black woman says on YouTube because you're anti fucking black women. But if it's a disgusting fucking useless black male, a racist white person, or anybody else talking anything about black women, it's all good. People could go for days and days talking shit about us. Even there were people posting videos of certain black women fighting with other people who initially started messing with them, but they edited the video to make it look like black women were attacking other women as if we're animalistic. We're not. What they try to do is they try to find clips of black women to make it seem like we are just as violent, ignorant, uneducated, and disgusting as these black males that you see every night on your nightly news, right? That are attacking different communities, attacking their own communities, and just being disgusting menaces to society. This is what YouTube is allowing, right? And when I started speaking up about should black women on a whole completely remove themselves from YouTube, go to the black channel. What is it called? There's a black internet platform just like YouTube called Fanbase. We should all get up, go there, or go to any other platform that is not YouTube. Black women who are of conscious mind and who are educated to know that YouTube is not it. If you got to sit here every day and listen to people defaming you, and you got to give a literal disclaimer, I will disclaim now. Everything that I'm saying is not to bully or bash or harass anyone. This is my personal opinion, not based in anyone's particular situation, or for anyone to go crying to YouTube to say, oh, this channel, this content creator was bullying and harassing and doing this or doing that, because if they cry it, YouTube believes it. They don't care about what you're saying. But if I was a white woman, it would be like, okay, she was just giving her opinion. She was not bullying anyone. She wasn't arguing with anyone. She wasn't trying to make anyone feel bad. But because I'm an African American woman, right away, I'm immediately rejected from my appeal. I am immediately targeted. They allow other content creators to make false allegations like this DOD dude and angry biracial, so that my material can be pulled from YouTube when it is what it is. You did what I accused you of doing, especially with DOD, right? This old, ugly, degenerate, derelict looking character, right? He is old, he is ugly, and he is degenerate, because look what you did. You lied to YouTube about me doing something to you when you made a video, mutated my likeness. And I didn't cry to YouTube and tell them, oh, look what he did. He distorted my face and my image, so please go remove his content. I didn't do that. But yet you did that to me. So now anybody When I look through the mentions from now on going forward, has me anywhere, you're going to get the same dirty treatment. You're all a bunch of cutthroat, nasty, gutter snipe, disgusting pieces of trash who, if YouTube ever went out of existence, I guess you would be totally in the gutter, homeless, have nothing, have no one to do anything for you. You would just be as completely goddamn destitute as possible because you act like this shit is your livelihood. Like you can't live without this. You're all so disgusting, and it is so real. And you know what's crazy? I know it's going to get to the point where so much of this mudslinging is going to go on, because I know black women, because I am one. Despite the amount of, I don't like this one, I don't like that one. Once enough of us good people like myself get up and leave off this shit for good, you done lost so many already. You will stop listening to the shit that's on YouTube. Because when it comes to dealing or talking about black women, it's a dead goddamn discussion on YouTube. It's stupid black motherfuckers that can't get fucked by black women they want to sleep with. They bitching and complaining about how nobody want to give them any play. We all know that shit to be true. I'm pissed, so I don't give a fuck what they do at this point. All right, I'm tired now, but I'm gonna keep coming back talking what the fuck I want to say because I'm done with this. So you got those ugly motherfuckers that nobody want to touch, don't want to give no type of play to, running to other lands or whatever, going over there acting like their true nature, a bum in their natural habitat, running to different countries where they're getting shut down, can't go this place no more, can't go there. Now they got to circle back to places that they can only afford, which is bum ass places like Dominican Republic and all of these other low budget goddamn South American countries where the American dollar runs circles around whatever their goddamn currency is. These are the bums that are targeting all types of black women's channels like mine and others who are actually here to try to help black women. In our opinion, black women don't have to take our help. They don't even have to take our information, but we're trying. We're trying. I'm especially trying to show you all the things I am aware of so your money could grow, so that your lifestyle can be safer, healthier, more enriched with a different life than that struggle of ghetto shit that you seem to be so fucking in love with. I don't give a fuck about no type of black male. You understand me? Unless they are literally related to me and they're one of my sons or grandsons. Otherwise, fuck them all. Okay? That's how I feel. So if you want to come to my channel, you want to make complaints, do that shit. Do it. Because I'm going to come back with another one. Because I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Understand that. I know your bitch asses is up in the clouds and everything else. Do that. Because you're not going to stop black women from doing what they got to do in their life. And you're never going to stop a person like me and others from reaching black women to do what they got to do, which is to get the fuck away from you. That's what the agenda is. Know it, understand it, and know that we're not going to stop. Okay? Because a person like me, I get hurt when I see videos like what Pretty Black Magic put up the other day about a 2-year-old little black girl with her mother that had their lives taken by a degenerate black male who had a problem with her, did something to the mother, picked up the little girl from daycare, and then the police were advised to his wrongdoing, whatever it was, because I don't know them personally. He's fleeing from the police with his daughter, 2 years old, in the car with him. When he knew he was going to get got by the police, he jumped over, choked the little 2-year-old baby girl to death before the police pulled him out that car and deservingly beat his motherfucking ass. I wish they would have took his life. I honestly do. But they did not, because of black women that are overly male identified, overly male worshiping, they got to be careful about what they need to do. And what they need to do is put their foot so far up a black dude's ass when they catch them in the commission of a crime, it's not funny. They need to get carte blanche to do whatever they want to do to them when they catch them in the commission of a crime. Because they're always doing things to hurt black women and little black girls. And then you got all these idiots on here. They call themselves BWE, divestors, etc. Always trying to turn everything around back on black women. Black women, if y'all don't wake up from that spell that you're under by being mesmerized by people like Cynthia G, divested zealot, women's fear, whoever the fuck else is out there, fairy god, motherfucking mother, you need to wake up, because all these people are doing nothing but pulling you further into a life of struggle. Well, I don't care how you want to define that. Struggle love, struggle finances, struggle with your safety. You about to get on the black femicide list. This is what they're leading you to. When you're dealing with all this stupidity of people trying to make excuses for why you need to keep trying to give a nigga a chance, a nigga might change, you don't have time for that. You need to look at what they show you up front in your face. They show you violence. They show you hatred. They show you that they despise you. What more do you need? I just uploaded a video earlier today of a delusional black woman on here exploiting black women for a coin. Sisters, if you got to do all of that and sell out other black women, please take your bum ass back to school, get a real fucking job, make real money, and leave other black women's lives alone. If you're not responsible for your life, please stop fucking up her life by coming on here and putting up dumb videos where you're trying to make black women responsible for the delinquency and dereliction of black males. Please stop the bullshit. Please stop it. None of you come on here to talk to black women about finances, things that's important in this life that they need to live a good life and to get out of those neighborhoods. Y'all sit up there every Tuesday and Friday night with a bunch of old, nasty, ugly bitches yelling and screaming about what black women don't do and how much they hate black women and they can't stand black men, but that's all they fucking talk about, right? Okay, fine. But if you're not trying to instruct these people, give them real resolutions to all their problems, please shut up. Please shut up, because you're not helping, and you know you're not helping, and you're part of the problem. You're part of the reason why these bum ass dudes could go from one black woman's channel that's trying to help to another black woman's channel that's trying to help and pick us off one by one, because all of y'all are so afraid to fight for your fucking rights, to fight for your life, and to fight for your own fucking image. You could click anywhere in YouTube and it'll be a conversation of dimwit motherfuckers talking all this. I'm an expert on black women. No, the fuck you ain't. You're just a hating ass motherfucker with a mental illness where you think we supposed to lick your ass literally because you think it's pleasurable and that's what we supposed to be on this earth for. No, the fuck we are not. Okay? For all of y'all out there. I am so sick to death of this bullshit on YouTube. And I'm not the only one. And because, like I said, I am a black woman, so I know how we work. You may have the minds of the majority of these women on here, but guess what, motherfucker? Your days are numbered, because they will wake the fuck up. They will wake up like all the rest of us that are not sleep or mesmerized and hypnotized by that bullshit everybody else is. They're going to wake up. And you know when they're going to wake up? This is March. We got to go through the summertime, come out the summertime, and head back into the winter when the government and the effects of really how devastating this pushing to try to go into a recession is really going to get down, as well as inflation rates and everything else with housing, how they messing with our food. Do y'all know that they're closing down food manufacturing plants all over America? Like it's all right, it's all good. Like everybody got a grocery store inside their apartment. They're doing this all over the country. In addition to that, they're contaminating people's neighborhoods, like the freight trains that keep going off the tracks now, polluting the water, polluting the air, messing up the land, making it where people are getting sick as fuck in Ohio and afraid to open their windows to get air or to go outside their door because they don't know what poison is awaiting them today. This is coming. The way that they're trying to jack us up in America is coming because people are beginning to wake up. Everybody. They can keep shutting down my videos. They can keep ripping them down, talking about I'm violating community guidelines. No, I'm not. I'm speaking the truth. And I'm speaking things to let people know, hey, what's up? To let people know there are other things going on in this world besides a black woman and these idiotic black males on YouTube talking about fucking, living together, and having children their bum asses can't afford. Let's be real. All these motherfuckers that want to impregnate you, they can't pay for shit. They don't have shit. And most importantly, they don't want shit. Okay? So what does that mean? That equals to you struggling twice as hard if you're not a black woman, because all of us are not the same. We are not monolithic. If you are not a black woman that is able to handle yourself and take care of your kids, regardless of whatever asshole drop them off with you. Okay? Because they love to make everybody in the world believe that we are these fucking welfare women who sit in a fucking broken down apartment in the projects and we sitting there begging to suck somebody's dick for $5 for a loaf of bread or something to eat for our children or having to fuck the whole neighborhood so our kids could get a pair of shoes. Not the case, motherfucker. Not the case. If that was your mama, that's your motherfucking problem, and that's her lack of self-esteem. But that ain't the rest of us, okay? I'm so tired of this shit. And I know I ain't the only one. But you got black women. You got to keep talking about the injustice and the bullshit that's being promoted out here about us so shit can change. Do not think for 1 second right now as I'm making this goddamn video that some fucking YouTube monitor is sitting somewhere behind a damn monitor at a desk with probably a few looking at this video right now as I'm talking to you. Fuck you too, YouTube monitor. That's how I feel. Take this channel and put it completely up your ass as far as I'm concerned. I'm so done with this bullshit. You will not silence black women. You will not try to push us back into some fucking corner where you think we're not going to fight for what the fuck we believe in. Yes, we will, motherfucker. Even if it's just us reaching out on our fucking cell phones to every goddamn black woman we know to give them a heads up. Yo, this was coming. That's what's coming. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. Leave every fucking body else to the side who has ever been there using and abusing you. That's how we get down. And you bum ass motherfuckers should know that already. Because you're so busy always trying to worry about what we wearing, what we got, what we driving, what we live, and how much money we got. Don't worry about it. Because you ain't getting none of it. Fuck you and everything you do. Go to all those women that you think are, so what is that dumbass phrase they put together? Fit, friendly, and feminine? Go, whatever the fuck. Go to those bitches. Go to them and see how well you are. Because these stupid motherfuckers don't even know. They're cutting all their fucking opportunities with black women day by fucking day. Each day they come on here and talk all that bullshit about us with any person that's cool with them. Whether it's some ugly quarterback looking white bitch that look like she just came out of the mines of Virginia, or it's that other funny looking fucking clown that's sitting there pretending to do debates with other people when all he's doing is reiterating what the fuck he feels. Man, fuck all of them. That's really how I feel. I'm so sick of this shit. So fucking sick of it. I forgot what I came on here really to talk about because I was so tight. Hold on a minute, Yana. Yana, I don't give a fuck about them being a protected class. Do you understand? I'm not coming at you. I'm just trying to let you know. Fuck them. We're a protected class too, okay? When you look up civil rights, right? I forget where, if it's title 4, title 8, I forget. Read it. Okay? We're in that motherfucker too. Fuck them. So you know what? I was thinking just the other day, because I looked up today about the class action lawsuit about YouTube against Black women and how we are the most disrespected and discriminated and attacked on all these platforms. So I was finding out how to do that. I figured it out. So now I'm trying to see if there's actually a law firm that will pick it up. I swear to God, if I find one of them that's really interested in it, I will be back on here putting a petition up somewhere for y'all to sign it, because you got to be literally on the shit in order for it to move forward. You can't just say I'm with it and you don't put no effort in it. You got to show up for the cause. I'm seriously working on that. I'm sick of this bullshit on here. In addition to that, I am constantly, and I'm still doing it this week. This is the first time I've done it. Give me time. So, because it takes people time to respond and all this shit. I'm writing to all my representatives. I'm reaching out this week to the head of the city council in New York City, because last week there was coverage on making social platforms more responsible for their content. The mayor was talking about it. The governor was talking about it. I'm going to write Miss Adams. Miss Adams is the head of the city council. I'm going to start with her. After I do her, I'm going to go up the ladder all the way up to the governor of New York State. And then I'm going to eventually work my way through everybody up to the vice president and the president. And I'm going to tell them plainly, respectfully, you're going to have to stop this. If you could give executive orders for Asian people, and because the vice president is an Asian woman with a Black father, I think Black women deserve our executive orders too. It has been long enough. People been putting their foot in our ass in this country, and no one is giving a fuck about us standing up for ourselves. We got to fight to be recognized if other people are trying to push us down and punch us down all the time. You got to stop it. You got to stop it. You got to stop being shivering, scary people and stand up for what you believe in. If everybody else has the ability to have rights in this motherfucker, so do you. More so than everybody else. Because if it wasn't for us, there would be nobody else walking around here. And as far as this country goes, there would be nothing here. They needed us to bring them useless motherfuckers through. Okay? They needed us for everything. I'm so tired of this shit. You have no idea. When I seen that dude, I don't know why I can't find it. I guess I'm just too emotional right now. I'm looking on the YouTube studio, and I see YouTube telling me, oh, you got a second strike on your channel. I'm like, for what? Oh, Angry Biracial wrote that you used part of his content, copyright some shit. I'm like, oh, but I used it within the time frame that YouTube allots me to do. So what is the problem? Oh, he had a problem because he was still bitch hurting from the fact that Tanya tore him a new ass when she did that video and invited him on. She was slick. She invited the bitch nigga on so that when he spoke, he could not later target and attack her video because he gave his full consent. He showed his ass up. He learned from that, right? So all I did was I was talking about him and I used this clip the way I'm entitled to. But guess what? You taught me something too. You'll never see me put another person's clip in one of these lives. You will hear them, but you will not see them. Excuse me. Because they can't do that shit with voices. You can't copyright voices. So your ass is going to be heard like a motherfucker. Just so you know. It's, you know, it's ridiculous that you got to resort to shit like that, because whenever it comes to Black women, everybody gets to fuck on us, but we can't fuck on nobody else. He gets to scream and cry, oh, Stephanie, she copyright my stuff. But I did it within the guidelines of YouTube. So you should not have been able to say anything. But they let him because I'm Black. If I was a white woman, it would have been a different story. So he goes complaining, right? And I wasn't even attacking the man. I said, I liked his message. I don't literally care for him. I don't know him. But if you're trying to talk positively about Black women, good. But then you know what it is? It's all a game. He knows it's money in talking about black women. Whether you're talking about for us or against us, it's money. If you down with all the idiots on YouTube that's talking shit about how horrible we are, and all of the jealous bitches that come on here and talk about how we're this and we're that, and they take their time to splice videos together to make it look like we're attacking them, we're doing this to them, we're doing that to them, that makes money for them. When you take Angry Biracial's route and you start talking about how you want to make everything be about the black man, and I'm sticking up for the black woman, I'm the great advocate for the black woman, you still making money off us. You still making money off us. You still doing that. You still exploiting us too. Still the same. Hold on, Star, I'm coming. Thank you for being on board. We gotta do. I mean, the easiest thing we could do right now is start a petition. We could start a petition and circulate it on all of our channels where black women want the black women hate speech to stop on YouTube. They getting ready to cancel TikTok. You don't have to worry about them. They about to send that shit back to China. So this is the big honcho we gotta conquer. Because everybody comes on here, they steal the way we look, they steal the way we dress, the way we talk, our mannerisms, our featureism, everything about us. And as long as they're a white woman or somebody else, as long as they pretend to be a black woman, they make millions of dollars on YouTube. And YouTube is like, yes, yes, pretend to be a black woman, yes. Imitate everything a black woman does. We don't like her, but we like you pretending to be her. Yes, yes, dude, yes, yes. And then if you get a black simp to go along with you who wants to coon it up, even better. Yes. This is what happens. But then when we come on and we talk about the poverty in our community, how we need to separate ourselves from dysfunctional, violent black males who are in the news every week, if not every day, okay, for taking the lives of a black woman and brutally taking the life of a little black girl, we're wrong. We're supposed to suffer in silence and take what people give us, and that's it. We're never supposed to feel like, you know what? Nobody cares about what's happening to us, so we're going to become our own fucking individual vigilantes. How about that? So that will happen too. This is another thing people never really understand the nature of human beings, right? Yeah, I'm happy TikTok is going too, Yanni. They listen. They're disgusting over there, probably worse than freaking YouTube. TikTok was the video that the African woman put up of 4 white people in a 4 square cube sitting there. Their whole video was talking about how they dislike black people, making fun of our lips, our features, and I'm just watching the video like they're completely ignorant. This is what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like, and they suffer from a mental illness is what I'm thinking, because I'm like, you talk about how you don't like us, we're ugly, but yet every day you try to be some fraction of us in some type of way. If your ass ain't trying to catch cancer, burning up in the sun so you can have color like us, you tell me what's happening with that. And then if you're not there trying to have babies with every black person that will give you part of their genetics so that you think ignorantly that will prolong whiteness, which it does not, because recessive genes never dominate dominant genes. So they don't think, but it's always this insane and fascination, hatred, desire, and contempt for black people, all mixed up emotionally in one time with all these sick people that black people really need to be very cautious with because they're bugged out. Like us, even me, I walk down the street every day in New York City. Black women do not bother me. They do not bother me at all. They look at me, they give me the head nod, what's up, or whatever. I keep moving, she keep moving. Or she may give me a compliment, I'll give her one back. We good, no beef. Let another type of woman pass me by. She got to try to stop me to talk to me about Naya, about Buddha, about a coat I'm wearing, shoes I got on, glasses I got, sunglasses, bag, whatever, always something. I swear to God, I cannot walk down the street without, oh, excuse me, oh, this, or just somebody starting a conversation with me. Leave Black women the fuck alone. How about that? I'm gonna make a fucking t-shirt, literally. Leave Black women the fuck alone. Literally, just leave us alone, okay? We normally don't bother other people. We mind our business. The whole world is fascinated with us. Leave us alone. We don't want to be fucking bothered by none of you motherfuckers, not even Black males. Leave us alone. Leave us the fuck alone. We have been bothered for 500 fucking years. Just leave us alone. Leave us the fuck alone. Go fuck with Black males all you want. They love y'all. We want to get the fuck away from all of y'all. We don't want to be bothered. We want to be let alone to our own fucking peace of mind over here in the fucking corner or whatever. Leave us alone. Please leave us alone. I can't even go to the grocery store. I go to the doctors. I got to literally grab motherfuckers' hands and let them know, you don't fucking touch me like that, yo. Do I know you like that? When you get ready to do something to me, you announce what the fuck you gonna do. Just don't start grabbing on me because I'll fucking knock your ass down in here. I cannot stand that shit, yo. And they all think that they got such free fucking access to us because all these motherfuckers come on here and spend all day and night talking about our skin, our features, our hair, our bodies, the way we fuck, who we do fuck, who we don't. What? None of your fucking business. We don't need none of you sorry people's permission to exist or do what the fuck we want to do in life. We don't need it from none of y'all. So stay out of our faces. Stay away from us. Please leave us alone. I'm just so tired of this shit. So sick and tired of it. And the bums on YouTube, I can't stand the most. These bum ass people who are probably living in homeless shelters or the worst fucking living conditions in the world, hanging and leeching and clinging on to YouTube where they doing shit like this DOD motherfucker did to me with the bullshit with the video. When he came for me, I didn't call that motherfucker. And the same thing Angry Biracial did with the fucking copyright bullshit. When I didn't attack the man. But now I know he's full of shit too. And that he's only talking all this bullshit because he want to sell books. He want to sell busted music. He want to try to sell a fake fucking, I'm advocating for Black. No, you not. You advocating for $1. That's what you doing. You advocating for $1 because you think every Black woman is stupid. And you taking advantage of the fact that Black women mostly going to support Black males over Black women because we as Black women culturally have been too ignorantly, continuously convinced and have had it reinforced that we're supposed to have a problem with other Black women. So that is the reality of too many of us who don't have a lot of smarts up here. But smart Black women, they don't have no insecurities or inferiority complexes about other Black women that are doing their thing. When Black women are out here succeeding, those of us that have intelligence, we see them and we go, good for you, sis. Good for you, Black woman. When you strive, I strive. When you win, I win. We're not sitting here jealous and plotting and trying to sabotage her. That's for dummies. And those are the dummies that all these people on here try to placate to. Because they know if I keep talking stupidity about Black women, if the majority of them don't have a problem with how Black women carry themselves, how they dress, or how they look, they'll have a problem with something if I keep talking about them long enough. And that's exactly what it is. That's the entire game plan on here. From the ignorant, desperate Black women to the unwanted Black males who are so desperately seeking validation and commitment and child and children and family from Black women that don't want nothing to fucking do with them. To all these other people that want to control and police Black women as if we are those type of people that's going to actually let any of them motherfuckers do that. Don't they know us by now? We don't give a fuck about how any of y'all feel about us. And not one of y'all are going to force us to do a motherfucking thing we don't want to. Don't y'all know who the fuck we are? You don't know that by now? All them fucking stereotypes y'all make up about us, you haven't gotten no clarity out of none of that shit. We do not go along to fucking get along. That's the end point of it all. How about that? Hold on, Yanni. All right, I said that part already. Star, let me talk about Star. Star, thank you, Star. I saw everything you did. I saw when you were telling the women to help patronize me and to push me, but I fear your attempts to try to get Black women to do the right thing by themselves, by telling them to come help me, may not work, because a lot of these people do not like me because I'm very outspoken. I'm not kissing nobody's ass on YouTube. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful to you. I'm just being like outspoken. Like, I don't like a lot of these fucking women content creators. They're all full of shit. They're all playing fucking games with Black women, all of them. The only ones that I can say that are thorough, trying to tell Black women that it's a lot of shit going on out here that you really don't need to subscribe to. I know Star is doing it. I watch her channel. I see the things she's saying. I see the things that she's showing. There's other people that are doing the same thing. There's Pretty Black Magic. There's so many other people, right? But nobody gives a fuck about what they're saying because they're not the icons that people want to keep, cult following, as if these women really got something to say. And when you really listen to them, listen to the channels, watch the channels, the same regurgitated shit day after day, year after year, and they're not giving you nothing to move forward in your life. All they doing is having commisery parties where you are, what y'all used to say, trauma bonding over people you don't even got to fucking deal with. No need to trauma bond where you can just get rid of people. Live a good life, move on. Buy bullshit. I'm going on to other shit. It's that simple. When I look at this stuff that's happening on here, I get disgusted. I see people backtracking their message. I see people changing their message, talking about shit that's not true. So much nonsense. And Black women going from channel to channel. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. And nobody sitting down and going, you know what? This shit on here is bad for me. I'm going to pull myself back. I'm going to stop fucking with all this all together. And if someone is not on here teaching me about money, how to improve my life literally step by step with real practical shit I can apply to my life every day, fuck all of y'all should be really the answer. You shouldn't be on here listening to people, especially these dudes that are on here playing with your minds because they know you are so desperate for males' attention, the way they think, their opinion, when you don't need that shit. How many people on here have you seen that tells you and shows you that all of that is a gimmick? All of that is just another way to pull the women in, get the views, and make the money. Ain't none of them on here trying to tell you nothing that's going to benefit you. It's to benefit themselves. Completely, all of them. When I came on here, and I ain't even been here long, probably like a year and a half, almost 2. I used to have an issue literally with Archduchess. Y'all know her, right? After I started listening to her, watching a few things she was saying and watching what she was saying and then see the shit come true. She had said like a year ago, she was like, you know what? This is so true. And it's crazy because if I ever could get an audience with her, I would have to tell her, I apologize to you. I apologize for coming at you from time to time because I really couldn't see what you were saying because I didn't have enough experience with this environment. But now that I've had the experience, I can see you were absolutely right. Okay, to cut to the chase of it, she had said like a year or so ago, when I first caught on to her, she was like, this shit is toxic on here for Black women. All of the people on here, hold on, Star, hold on, she said, I agree. Yeah, I really am, Star. I really am. Like, from the time I've come here, I don't play. Like, I give information. I'm really like that in my real life, right? So when I know something, I don't hoard it. Hoard it for what? Somebody helped me. I learned from other people. I don't have no wealth of fucking the world library in my head. I have to learn things. So when I learn things, I share things because what helped me, I know can help somebody else. And that makes things better for Black women and ultimately for their children if they have them. So anyway, when she was on here, Archduchess, and she was saying it's a toxic environment, she's like, I'm leaving because you cannot preach positivity on this platform because you have all these negative people on here who make their living off of deceiving and contaminating the independent thought of people on here. And at times I was like, she's just saying that because whatever. But no, she was right. And when I saw her, I literally saw the gradation of her channel go like from long lives, shorter lives, to no lives. And then her just coming on and saying, all right, y'all, this is what I'm going to be doing on the Patreon. Come check me out. Come over here. She left YouTube. She's only on YouTube now to bring the rest of the people who happen across her channel that like the short message she's giving to come outside of YouTube to get real information. When this woman said a year ago that was going to be the theme and the way Black women are going to have to network and teach and reach other Black women so that manipulation, that whole thing where they're trying to hypnotize you on here and make you think all this shit is not important on here. None of this shit on here is important. When they sitting up having 4, 5, 6 hour fucking panel conversations about bullshit, none of that is important. When women sitting up 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, people you think are smart, listening to motherfuckers like Ask Nathaniel, bullshit. You know Black women are done. Like their minds are gone. You should never be in any of these channels listening to nothing Black males have to say because they don't have anything to say that is beneficial to Black women. Everything they say, whether they pretend to be for women or not, is always beneficial for Black males. That is it in a nutshell. You see it with all of them. Angry Biracial, the Ask Nathaniel dude, whoever this other dude is. Hold on, let me see. What's this other dude's name they sent me? I don't even know this guy, but somebody sent me a comment about this dude. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Hold on, let me tell y'all. Hold on. What's this guy's name? The lady was telling me about. Where is it? Hold on. Where's this dude? She was telling me about this guy. I'm like, who the hell is this dude? All right, oh my goodness. I should have had that right there. So it's another dude. I've seen his name, Lavon or some shit. What is this dude's name? And I think it's a white guy, if I'm not mistaken. Look, I can't find it. That always happens to me when I'm doing something. I can't find it. Wait a minute. Oh, gosh. She had just sent it to me. Anyway, listen. Any of these dudes on here that's affiliated with women, I can't remember the name. But anyway, they're full of shit. This is all. Thank you, Star. That's it. Vincent. Yep. Vincent Lulu. That's it. That's it. That's the person. That's the one they was telling me about. I don't know who that is, but the thing is, all these people are playing to the psychology of the Black women subscribers on YouTube, not to Black women, because there are Black women I know don't fuck with YouTube for the very reason that they will tell me, I don't fuck with YouTube because they disrespect Black women. They make us look bad to the world. I don't want no fucking parts of that, period. And they don't come on here. They don't have channels. They don't deal with this shit, period. And that's what's going to happen. As Black women keep going on, as the years come, I'm telling you, give this shit like another 3, 4, 5 years. It's not going to even be the same thing no more because we're gonna leave. That's what's happening, and that's a good fucking thing. And I didn't realize it at first what was good about it, but after Archduchess was doing it, and then I saw a couple of other people doing it, I'm like, that's I see now. And the black women are always so smart. They're always so ingenious, and they always pave the fucking way for everybody else. What's the other lady's name? Selkis Ray. She's doing it too. Like what they're doing is they're getting their people online, right? On YouTube. They're getting their huge following. Once they get that huge following, they find out initially who is really trying to listen to my message. Do you really want upliftment for black women? Are you really about black women and what we need to do for each other? Or are you worrying about a fucking useless ass dude? Is that what you're doing? Because if you're worrying about the dude, you're not for me, you need to go ahead. Go over there to Cynthia. Go over there to Women's Sphere. Go over there to DZ. Go to all them type of fucking people like that. That's where you need to belong. And all them crazy bitches I see on here talking about how you need to breathe life into men. And I don't know what. Did they fall on their fucking heads? Maybe they did. Like, they're out of their minds. The shit, like the chick that I put up that I won't do no more in front of the last video I had where she's yelling at black women for black women thinking that their life is important and that their existence should be primary in their own lives instead of putting a fucking dude. Like, she's crazy. One certifiable needs to be in the institution, but this is the shit they're pushing on here. Wait, hold on 1 second. Yanni said, good observation. This platform has changed a lot over years. My platform? Oh, you're talking about YouTube. Yeah, man, because listen, I'm telling you, I didn't know, Yanni, like when I first came here, I was like everybody else, tuning into people that I thought were the shit, right? Like, I was a crazy Cynthia fan, not gonna lie, right? Till I started seeing the shit she was doing, and I was like, this is bullshit, and I was out. I used to do that with other people. I saw all the fights and all that shit that they used to do on here years and years ago. Never connected the people to who they actually are today until I kept listening. I was like, oh yeah. Okay. Saw through that. Like, okay, I'm not messing with that. Yeah, I could do that for you. Smile. Give. You asked me, can I give more job and career advice? Yeah, I could do a whole thing on that. I will. I will. Right now, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but the next video I'm gonna do. But I was on fire today, so, and I'm Pisces, so I'm very emotional. I cannot sit with shit. Right? I gotta learn that. I have to work on that. But anyway, I gotta do the next video about food because this month in March is the last month of the extra benefits for women and children all over this country, where next month they're gonna be hurting because people that were getting like 200 and whatever dollars, they're gonna be getting like 75 or less than 100. So I need to do that so I can hit as many states as possible to let people know food here, food there, food go, because it's real like that. Hold on, Star, I'm coming. She said they want us to continue being sacrificial lambs. Let me put you up. It's true. Hold on. This is true. They want us to continue being sacrificial lambs. It pisses me off because black women who tell the truth wake other black women up. It's real. Let me tell you, they come after me like crazy. This is my second channel. This channel hasn't even been up 5 months, and I'm already at strike 2. So let me let y'all know. Let y'all in the clouds who think y'all doing something, think you done come. Oh, we did it. I don't fucking break. You got me? I'm the strongest fucking black woman you ever want to meet. I don't give a fuck about being called she's a strong black woman, because motherfucker, I am. You could take every channel. Unless these motherfuckers ban me completely, I'll be back, motherfucker. I will be back. So flag this shit all you want. You ain't gonna stop me. You may slow me down, but you gonna never stop me. And the reason I say slow me down is not because you're gonna get me, but because I got a real fucking life too. And I got a real family that I'm responsible for. So when I'm not on here doing videos, I'm doing real shit in my life. I'm not like you sitting on somebody else's couch, letting them take care of me. I'm the motherfucker people are sitting on my couch. So just to let your bum asses know that. Come all you want. I don't give a fuck. You will never stop me. Because I care about black women. I don't give a fuck about you. Any of y'all out there. Understand that shit. And even if you see me in the street, if you want to try me, I welcome that shit too. Because motherfuckers, I'm not afraid of none of you motherfuckers. None of you. None of you. You better really know who I am. I'm really not the fucking one. But you can try it if you want to. Never afraid. Never. So let me get back to this. So, because they, you know what? They think by doing that bullshit, flagging your channel, fucking with you, threatening you, all that, like you gonna, oh, I'm scared. Fuck you. Your ass is just like me. You flesh of flesh too. If you get cut, you bleed just like me. You don't put no fucking fear in me. Unless your ass could levitate, walk through walls, and descend down from the skies, that's the only way I'm gonna run. The only fucking way I'm be like, oh! But outside of that, please stop. That's why I show my face, because I'm not bitch made like all these other motherfuckers that hide behind avatars and all the rest of this shit. I don't give a fuck, because what I say is what the fuck I mean. You don't like it? I don't give a fuck. You can say shit I don't like. That's life. So, but anyway, let me finish this point. I'm gonna get back to you, Star. When I saw the women leaving, I couldn't figure this shit out at first because I said I was new, caught up in the bullshit like everybody else. But then when I saw them, I started watching. I said, what is she doing? And I literally started watching her channel. She probably gonna think I'm a stalker. Well, I'm not. I was watching. I was like, what is she doing? I was like, oh, this shit is brilliant. They come on here. They find the women that are truly trying to hear what she's trying to say. And then when she leaves this platform, they go with her. So everything she has to teach them, everything she got to give them, and she's very intelligent, they get it firsthand in a closed environment. They don't got to worry about these idiots flagging channels, coming in there, disrupting shit. It's held tight. It's held steady. That is the future of black women in social media. I'm telling you that shit here and now. And let me tell you something else. Just so y'all know it. Other black women that are not on YouTube, they know that shit too. I was just watching news tonight. Let me tell y'all about this thing. 1 second. All right, I got it. What is in it? Oh, all right. I was watching the news tonight. You know how black women like to write? They're very creative. You have whole websites with black women selling to other black women. Yeah, all these things. They got another website where black women go to meet up, to be creative, and to share with black women and black women only. I love that shit when it's black women and black women only. This shit is so explosive. It's called Spoken Black Girl. Black women only. I saw it tonight on New York One. I was like, I'm in there. After I finish this, I'm going to go on that website and see what's up. Let me tell you another thing, black women. When you got a little money to travel, do that meetup shit with black women in different places. Me, I do meetups with black women in Florida, black women in Louisiana, and I just tried one in South Carolina. I don't like them women. I'm trying to go back there. But pick the places you like, where you feel you got a good fit. Wait, hold on. Move. Sorry, y'all. That was my car. Somebody hit my car parking or whatever the fuck, sent the alarm crazy. But anyway, goddamn, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I told y'all about the website. Hold on, y'all. Their schedule when they go to different countries. Look, yeah, we say, yeah, black women want to. Yeah, I'm in a travel group with black women. I'm in one of those. Did we say? This goes to look fulfilling. Yeah, it's fun. Those meetup groups are fun. Well, I'm not saying that about all the women, but when I went there, it's like, first off, my mother relocated to North Carolina, right? So when I was doing the meetup thing, I had just came back from visiting my mom, and so I saw they had a meetup in South Carolina. When I get on the plane is less than 2 hours from New York, so I could be there in no time, right? I went down there for the brunch thing. I don't know. They didn't really like receive me well, and I was just sitting there like nobody really talking to me and shit. So I was like, I don't like this. But when I go to the other ones, when I go to Florida, it's always somebody who's cool, somebody that's hi, come on, sit with us. It's fun. And when I go to Louisiana, please, I have fun no matter what. Even if I'm by myself, I have fun. It's just because of Louisiana, right? So anyway, that's what I do. I like those meetup places, and then I drag my girlfriend with me. She ain't got no say about it. She's coming anyways. but it's fun, and it's fun to meet other women in other places, and see how you jive with them, and it's cool. But it's a black woman thing. It's something that like no other women have that. Like I could walk into a room of black women. I don't even need to know them from anywhere. And if they cool like that, I could just get over there with them. And then in a few seconds, I'm laughing and joking with everybody else. And it's you don't see other women like that. Star says she had family in Louisiana. I love New Orleans. Yeah, me too. You know what, Star? When I go down there, I go to New Orleans a lot. My people from Shreveport, but I go to New Orleans because I did the video, but the video messed up. I didn't even know that it wasn't streaming right because the quality of the I don't know what's up with the satellite down there. But when I tried the last time I went there last summer and I tried to go live, it was going in and out. The screen was black. Child, it was a mess. So now I know when I go down there next time, I gotta videotape everything and then upload it. I can't go live because it won't work. Maybe I'll try it with StreamYard. Maybe StreamYard might be stronger. But then again, it might be my carrier, my cell phone carrier, because I have Spectrum. So I don't know. I don't have all that other stuff. So you never know. But anyway, let's get back to this shit. So when black women the ones smarter than me already figured it out. They're like, look, why fight an uphill battle? Fuck this shit. Because when I thought about what they were doing, and I also thought about tonight, I said they already got the answer. They know what it is. You come on here, you get your following of black women, or you get your name out there where people know this one's known for this, this one's known for that, and then they leave. And honestly, I really would love to see all black women on here get off this fucking shit and go to the black channel. What is it called? Black platform, fan base, and just go there. It's the same shit. Go there, put your videos up, and it's for black people, by black people. So make the black person who owns this shit money, make them rich so that they can improve the goddamn platform. Then you can have your black women things, your black guy things, and have your own little worlds in your own black community. And then fuck YouTube and fuck all the rest of them because they catering to white folks. So when you have something catering to black folks, why aren't you patronizing it? I got an account over there. I said to myself, I'm going to actually start really going over there and putting up more content because when I went over there, I just opened it up. I didn't do shit with it. I said, oh, well, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to actually start participating because if I could come here and use all of my emotion, love, and care and put my shit on here and get nothing from it, I might as well go over there, where I believe I will be appreciated more and not have all the issues I have all over here, because this is bullshit. It really is bullshit. But it's fading bullshit because, like I said, black women smarter than me have figured out, fuck YouTube. Why fight them when you can just leave them the fuck alone? Get your thousands of people or get your 100 of people, take them up off this motherfucker and go where you go. And when y'all over there making it better for each other, those 100 people will network to other people. And if y'all didn't know, I know y'all like to talk about matrix in the sense of like computer shit, but I'm a person that's into math and science. So I only know matrix from mathematics. So when you network, you got 100 people and you matrix out, meaning every one of those 100 people grab another person. That's going to turn into 200 people in a second. And then that second person from the first person grabs another person on each side. That's 400 people. And then it keeps growing like that through the matrix. Matrix is one level after another in mathematics. I don't know about computer shit like that, but I know in mathematics. I love math. So that's the way you do it. And they were smart because they know that. Because they know that every woman knows at least two other women. So that's a guarantee right there. And if that person's responsibility stops at only two people, you got two more people whose responsibility is two more people. And then two more people, and then two more people. That's how it goes. So they were smart. And believe me, she got it worked out, because when I go on her channel, the video she put up may be like less than 5 minutes long, just letting people know this is what we're talking about. If y'all interested, come on. For my regular people, this is when we gonna start. And I'm like, go ahead, Duchess. Proud of you, girl. Proud of you. Because let me tell you, I seen her on here getting attacked like me by women and men just like me. And she stopped fighting. And I was like, what's going on? Because she was leaving and taking her people with her. And everybody's going to end up doing the same thing. When I seen Sokus Ray do it, that's when I said, oh, that's a thing. That's a thing people were doing who were serious about really dealing with black women. So let me be the first one to tell y'all, so let y'all know y'all heard it here. When you start seeing all the content creators leaving YouTube for one platform only, whether it be Patreon or whatever else, in my case, it'll probably be fan base, right? I don't even know what the fuck a Patreon is. I'm gonna have to find out. But when you see them leaving, right? If you really rock with that person, you really like what they're doing, you need to get off this shit and go with them. I'm gonna tell you why, for two reasons. One, the most important reason, is because it builds black women unity, right? We don't all have to be in the same room to be on the same page. When we start moving away from shit that harms us on a huge scale, like shit like YouTube, which affects the entire world, we can change that by our absence. See, let me explain something to y'all before I get to the second point. People only fuck with you when they know they're affecting you. You see how all these black dudes come on here every day? Oh, we hate black women. They black. They wear wigs. They wear lashes. They try to look beautiful. They got beautiful bodies they won't give us access to. This is the shit they really want to say, right? They come on here doing that all the time because they know you poking the bear. You poking the bear, you're fucking with people, you push enough buttons, you're going to hit the right one. They know that. It's human nature, right? So they... Hold on, y'all. Somebody fucking at my door. Hold on. Who is it? Who is it? What? Who is it? I think you got the wrong phone, wrong door. All right, later. All right, right, back. Come on, back. Stop it. Come on. All right. They got the wrong door. So anyway, right? What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah. So when they do that, they poking the bear, right? They know you're gonna have a reaction because they do it to get a reaction. So when you as Black women, you figure this out and you come off of the emotion and you get past I done did the petitions, I made the complaints, but I'm still gonna do that shit because it still needs to be put out there, right? I did all of that, and people still decide that they don't give a shit about what I'm saying, right? What you do then is you remove yourself. When you can't get no satisfaction, you can't get no type of fucking act right, you remove yourself. You know why you remove yourself? Because now the person that's talking all this shit, doing all this shit, they're stuck there by themselves. And in the case with YouTube, it'll be them stuck with all the other people that just talk shit, and you won't be there. So what's going to happen is after you're gone, the whole shit will just totally die down. Because you know that saying, it takes two to tango, right? If you don't have the protagonist to your story, the protagonist is the main character, you don't have a fucking story. So that's basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. Once we decide to let it go, like, all right, fuck you. You want to come on YouTube? You want to flag people's channels? You want to talk shit about Black women? YouTube itself wants to target Black women and start fucking with people's channels when they know for a fact what is going on YouTube. You want to pull people's channels down? Go ahead, do that. Do it all. Because one by one, you're going to get us all to the point where we go, tired. I got enough people. Y'all coming with me? Let's go. We're gone. And when you don't have all those women on here doing the back and forth every day from channel to channel to channel, different content creators are going to become a thing of the past. The subscriber counts are going to dwindle significantly. And it's going to all just fall down the way that it needs to. You know, in life, how they say time fixes everything. That shit is so true. That is, I don't know how else to put it. It's so true that in time, everything that was fucked up will be made right because time will tear that shit down. So let them keep doing it. Let everybody keep coming on here making fun, like we're everybody's ass clown, right? Everybody want to come make fun. Go ahead. Because one by one, as we get tired of this shit and we go, all right, fuck it. We can't win. Nobody cares about standing behind us to make shit right, to give us justice, to give us equality. Have this shit. We don't want no fucking parts of it. We break out. The second thing is the money. Black women, I keep telling y'all, understand your power. Understand your financial power. You are the number one consumer in the world. Even though that's not a positive thing, that's still a positively powerful thing. Check it out, because when you yield that power the right way, you can make or break fucking companies. If all of us Black women tonight decided that do not have content, don't have channels, say, all the subscribers, okay, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm leaving YouTube for good. Do you know how economically damaging that would be to YouTube? I know y'all like to believe all that silly shit they tell you about us being 13%. We are not. We're more like 50 to 60% in this country, because when you look at one small place like Mississippi, that place has like 90% Black people to everybody else. And it's like that in many other states. So when they're selling you all these perceived dreams, that's to control you, to make you think you don't have the power that you have. And when you actually wake up, you know how they want to make fun of woke? They can't define it, but they want it to be everything they want it to be. Because white folks got a real serious problem with taking anything Black people create stealing it, and then trying to redefine it and make it into something that it's not to benefit themselves. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. That's the reason why they created patents, copyrights, licensings, and everything else, right? So, and trademarks. You got to understand that. And once you understand how powerful you are and you start using that power, you will see this world change. Because if all black people, all black women decided to start voting and working in the best interest of black women, you would see our neighborhoods change. You will see our lives change. You'll see our money change, our families change. But you can't do it if we're going to be all broken up, all over the place, fighting each other, hating each other, and wanting to align ourselves with people who are no good for us, like all other women and black males. It does not work. And you can sit there, say what you want to say about me, but what I'm saying right now is the absolute truth. You got to fix yourself before you can help or be any good to anybody else. And right now, black women, you have got to understand that only you and other black women got to come together to fix yourself before you can worry about anything else in this world. Relationships, whatever, all you got to take care of yourself first. We got to be right to make sure the next thing we do in life is right. Otherwise, we just going to keep messing ourselves up as we go along. And you see this shit every day. Every day. Listen, you see what I'm talking about? Let me tell you, I have alerts on my phone for people I like to watch. So RWS hashtag exposed. She changed her name to Matrix hashtag exposed. She just went live. She's right now doing a live call. I'm done with black people. Do you see what I was telling you about how the progression is picking up? Like women that are actually on here who are actually trying to get black women to understand that relationships should not be your focal point. Your focal point should be about you, your livelihood, your money, your children, and what you got to do to live better. Fuck a relationship. That shit comes later. She said, I like RS. Yeah, I like her too. Even though from time to time I don't like some of the things she says, but she's on point for the majority. When she's talking about how black women need to get their focus on their money, stop trying to live in poverty, having all these kids with these derelict dudes and living these lives that we keep seeing on all these little ghetto movies and whatnot. You need to stop that shit. She's 1%, 100% right. And when she talks about how there's this propaganda going on, how to, discredit and defame black women and use us as breeders for the whole world, she's right about that. Because how many white people have you seen on here since Roe versus Wade, where they're trying to make black women come back together with black men? You've seen it. Even on my old channel, I covered an entire video and went through the analyzation of this white woman with the soft music in the background. I think it was on Cerebral's channel. I think it was one of somebody's channel, where she was talking about how if black women, specifically, she didn't say black women, but she was talking to us. If we don't deal with these men who are sexually violent, she said violence will increase and this, that, and the other. Like basically trying to say, if you don't fuck these losers, they're going to start running havoc in your community. And once they spill out of your community, they're going to be in ours. Guess what? We don't give a fuck. That's not our problem. We're not responsible for them. They're grown fucking people, the same way we're grown people who don't need those motherfuckers to. And please, black women, never talk to me about one of them stupid motherfuckers leading me. I'm not a child. I don't need nobody to direct me about shit. I know exactly what the fuck I need to do. They don't lead shit. They lead their ass into a hole in the ground, okay? So anyway, that's what she was talking about. I wish I had that video, but it was lost with the other channel. But this was what's going on. Now you hear her saying she's tired of black people too. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. You have to think about it, black women. You need to band together as black women so that we can get our footing together and regroup, unite, and do what we got to do so that in this world, when they talk about black people, they start thinking and understand that there's a clear distinction between what is needed for the benefits and the right thing to do for Black women and their lives and children to make them whole versus what you think is right for Black males, because we're two different entities. We are not the same thing, and Black males do not overshadow Black women because we're the ones that hold every fucking thing together. And you know why they do that? They do it because it's a dick thing. Because they're a male, this is a patriarchy. They try to put them over us, but because they're so low performing, it never works. People always see, we can't really do shit for them the way we want to and elevate them the way we want to because they don't do shit. And they got these fucking super women over here that will never stop at whatever it is to get what the fuck they want. That's how we're made. And we're never going to stop being that way because we had to endure so fucking much. It's part of our DNA to be like that now, period. Because we should never be in the dirt because somebody just wants us to be. Now, if there's circumstances that put us there, that's another situation, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about getting our shit together so that we can do better than what we're doing right now. Seriously. So think about that shit. Look at the movement on here. Women that are actually trying to do shit, they're leaving YouTube. Women that ain't about shit, they stuck on YouTube. They stuck here playing mind games, trying to hold on to their subscriber count, hold on to their bullshit YouTube checks. And this is what they're here for. But other women that are very serious about really helping Black women, they gone. Like those two women I mentioned, that's only two of the women that I know who have left YouTube because of all the silliness on here. And truth be told, she might be next. Because she's more passionate than me. RSW hashtags way more passionate than me. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, I'm going to Patreon. If you're trying to hear me, I'm there. I'll definitely be following her because I like what she's talking about in a lot of her conversations because it's shit that I didn't even see it in the way she's talking about it. And it's true. Like, yo, the funniest thing that she has said on one of her lives, y'all literally almost fell on the floor, spit out my food and everything, right? One of the ladies had wrote in the chat, oh, did you hear about the Jim Crow law, right? So she was like, what you mean Jim Crow? She's like, you mean they're trying to separate Black women from white people, right? So I started to laugh because I said, here she go, right? So she's like, wait. So they trying to tell Becky she can't have sex with Tyrone. What about his kids, right? She was being a clown. This shit was mad funny, right? And then she went into the next part and was like, wait a minute. And she was dying laughing. I knew what she was going to say. She said, if that would actually happen, all the Karens and Beckys would turn into felons overnight because they would not be able to live up to their own laws to stay away from sleeping with those dudes and those dudes sleeping with homosexuals and it was funny as fuck. Yeah, I was dying, believe me. So she's hilarious and she's quite right because imagine if they did separate it like that. Could you imagine all the people that would get arrested? You wouldn't have enough cops. You wouldn't have enough military. You wouldn't have enough anybody because it would be so many people. Yeah, it's a lot, especially the Black dudes. They would all be arrested. Okay, the way like how they come on here with talking about how they don't like us. First of all, we would not be fucking with you. So it would be three separations. It would be the whites against Black people in general, and then Black women separated from the whites and the Black males. It would be hilarious because it's not going to work out good for nobody. Believe me, it's going to be a bad situation. So she had me dying with that one. When she asked if they all would turn into felons overnight, that did it for me because I'm like, that's exactly what would happen because they would not be able to live up to that. They can't even, listen, they can't go a day without bringing you up, making some crazy video that somebody screen records and plays back later in their own video to show you how retarded they are and how mentally ill they are. How the hell are they going to live on the other side of the road from you and not come over fucking with you or throwing shit at you or doing something to interact with you? It's not possible. It's not possible. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because I want to hear her because she's quite fucking funny, and I want to laugh while I make the rest of my dinner. But look, seriously, that's what's gonna be the deal. Now they can hit me with the third strike if they want. I really don't care. To let y'all know, I'll just come back. Simply Stephanie 3. Look for that because that'll be me. And as I'm doing that, I'll be working on that fan base channel, and I will look into the other stuff to see what else is out there. Where if you want to come with me, that's where I'll be giving you all the information and all the stuff I know, like the request I had tonight about the jobs and etc. I will do that. Get the fuck out of here. I see they always try it. Like that was some dude. Hey Stephanie, get the fuck. Hey, what? What? Who get out of here? You're irrelevant. Get out of here. Yeah, goodbye, ladies. Yeah, share the channel. Star, I appreciate you doing that. I really do. And I really hope that women come and see, like, and be a part of it, because I'm telling you, if I get the membership, if I get to that point, it would be nonstop information because I have a lot to give. But what I don't want to do is be on here being insulted, giving information out to everybody, and then people giving me low views and not really fucking with me like that, but they just coming over here to get what they can get and leaving. I don't want that. I want to help people that really want to be around me. If you don't want to be over here with me, get the fuck out of here. I don't need you. YouTube don't pay me shit. They don't pay me shit. So you don't have to come. I only want the people here that want to be here. Not the motherfuckers up in the cloud talking shit and sending me stupid fucking comments. They could all just go somewhere and never come back. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of people you have that literally waste their own time sending me shit, because the first time I see your face, I don't like your face, you're a dude, or I see some dumb shit, block, delete. I don't even read the whole shit. Like, you wasting your time. But if you want to waste your time, go ahead. Because I'm definitely going to get rid of your shit. Believe me when I tell you. That's one thing I do seriously. I'm not a stereotype. I do not entertain bullshit. When it's something I don't like, if it's not work related, I don't got to fucking deal with it. So guess what? I don't. And that's it. Black women, good night. I had to come on here and vent. Fuck Angry Man. I mean, sorry, fuck him too, but fuck Angry Biracial, and all the rest of them that had a problem with me flagging my channel, saying crazy shit about me. Fuck all of y'all. All right. I hope that whatever karma got Kevin Samuel, get your ass too. How about that? That's from me to you. How about that? That's really how I feel. All right, I'm gonna leave. I got to go listen to Matrix. Y'all go check her out too. Run over to her page because she's really fire. All right, good night, everybody. Star, thank you again. Good night, Star. All right, good night, y'all. Bye-bye. Keep checking out my community page. I put up information all the time. Please go and subscribe to the Asian woman, Vivian, your BFF lady on my community page. That woman has lots of financial information for you to make real money off of. And also Millennial in Debt, okay? Bye, Yanni. Millennial in Debt. Go check her out. She got a website and all of the platforms. Go learn. Go make your money. Go. All right, I'll be back.